Hey everybody, Dave the Fox Mage here with some more Cobalt core. Alright, so 4th of July is over, I managed to survive, yay. Still not fully caught up on sleep, but we'll see how it goes. Thankfully, knock on wood, the neighborhood has been fairly quiet after that. It hasn't been like last year, which was horrible. Anyway, let's see. What do we want to do today? I think I just kind of am in the mood for a nice, kind of straightforward run. So, Peri, Isaac, Drake could be kind of fun. Actually, Peri, Drake, Cat, Peri, Drake, books. You know, I think I'll do Peri, Isaac, Drake. So, Peri, Isaac, Drake. Actually with this group, let's do the Jupiter. Haven't done this one in a while, so yeah, let's do this. System time corrupted. Please select boot option. You know what? Let's remove a card, then gain one of 3. Pick from 3. You know what? Let's go for this. Okay, nothing really exciting or that I actually really want. Well, nah. Flux. Flux isn't bad, actually. And large boulders, I know this is useful, but to me, I don't see it. Yeah, let's go Flux. Okay, so let's toss out one of you. EMP, alright. You know, I haven't used Drake with the Jupiter drones. I'm starting to wonder, is that actually going to just build up extra heat or no? Let's see. I don't really want to lunge. That's just temp shield. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, let's heat sink. Okay, another Jupiter. Now we lunge. You know what? Let's save our drones. Okay, parallel shift. Jupiter. Multi-shot. Yeah. Maybe that's kind of the strategy we go for, is Peri attacks with Jupiter drones. Battle repair. Nah, I think we're good. On the other hand, this does let us just completely go nuts with, nah, we'll pass. Okay, we can only hit 2 of these. Let's go this one. Back to try and steal some artifacts again, are we? Sorry, won't happen again. Can I get you anything? Okay, I know we're going to want to upgrade multi-shot. That, I think, goes without saying, or question. And actually, do we just let multi-shot kind of carry us? And let's do multi-shot A, just for the pure insanity. I think we just kind of let that carry us. Multi-shot and Jupiter drones. Like I said, I'm in the mood for something kind of simple tonight. Just still catching up on sleep and whatnot. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's upgrade our multi. Ooh, shiny. I'd rather go up. Howdy. Did you know we're running an upcycling program here? We're turning old unwanted junk into new wanted junk. You know what? Yeah. Let's get the rarer... Huh. Well, let's see. I don't know. Have I seen all of... Okay. In theory, I can do this while... Cards. Sort by deck. Okay, I haven't seen all of... Haven't seen all of Peri's. There's something unknown here. Actually, there's a few of Peri's I haven't seen. There's even more of Isaac's I haven't seen. You know what? Let's see what's more rare than Parallel Shift. Okay, I won't say no to Striker Squadron. Nice. Good luck out there. I'll probably still get rid of it in the end, but it'll be useful in the meantime. Okay. Let's do a Jupiter multi. We'll just get basic shift. Alright. Could actually throw the Striker Squadron out now. Well, actually I don't have anything better as far as attacks go, so yeah, let's do that. Let's see. I would rather sacrifice the attack drone here. And we'll throw another one of these out. Ah, right. I forgot you have the safety override. Okay, well, basic dodge, and I think that'll be it for us this round. Okay, okay, that's still in my draw pile. Well, we can multi-shot. You have temporary payback up, though. Ick. It immediately shoots a 2 damage attack. I think if I EMP this... Ow. Alright, alright. I wasn't thinking about the order of operations there. That's totally on me. Alright. Okay, this run hasn't been going great. Mostly due to George here. Actually, entirely due to George. Have I... Okay, basic shift is right there. Okay, alright, let's just prepare. I could heat sink. No real reason not to, I suppose. Okay. He still has temporary payback up. That's a concern. Okay, attack drone. Let's see. I'm still going to take a hit though. Well, I can block a bit. This'll... Oh, no, actually, I can't do that now. Okay. we'll just sort of prepare here. Mobility would be very useful. This is a very wide ship. Okay, on the bright side, the safety override did some damage to them. Okay, Jupiter, scoot. Alright, we should have them now. Okay, that was rough. Multi-shot again, endless magazine. I think we will skip. Okay, chaff emitters aren't bad. Next gen. Revenge drive. First time you lose hull, gain an overdrive. The problem is with how wide this ship is, I don't think chaff emitters is going to help us all that much. And this isn't going to help us all that much, so I guess we'll go with the revenge drive. Okay. Scoot. Jupiter. Just hit you for that, I guess. And block. Okay. So actually, okay, basic shift, move that, Jupiter, launch. Alright. I could Striker Squadron. I could lunge and then Striker Squadron. That seems like a bad idea, though. From here, though, I could lunge. I wouldn't be able to Striker Squadron, but I could lunge and then Jupiter. Yeah, let's do that. It's kind of a waste, but okay. And then EMP. Alright. Just holding it together. Barrage. Barrage could be cool, but not right now. Okay, let's go top route. Piercer. Not super useful for us, but, you know, not a bad thing, certainly. Okay, I'm going to scoot. Striker. And I'm going to throw out a Jupiter's Moons just to get rid of their shield drone. Just going to do some basic damage. And prevent, like, one of their drones. Right, Solar Wind. Okay, basic dodge. Yeah, where we are is good. Okay. Let's do... attack drone, Jupiter. Right. Do I want to move? I actually like my current position. Okay, Jupiter and multi. There we go. Okay, desperate measures, extra battery, another Striker Squadron. It's really too bad I don't have a good way of, a reliable way of getting rid of the exhaust on this, because this could just be nuts if we could make it not exhaust. But I think we're good as is. Hey, Jumbo. Oh, hey, look. Target practice. Okay. problem is, our ship is a very poor shape for this fight. I could lunge Jupiter multi. Basic dodge. Okay. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Jupiter. Scoot. Multi. Basic dodge. Okay. Our drones are going to be half defensive here, honestly. What do you know? Striker Squadron. Perfect. And we'll get one of you out. Our shield will soak that. Okay, let's scoot. Yeah, we'll multi. Just get some damage on him. Okay, actually. Jupiter. Let's drone shift. No, actually, let's not do that. Let's just basic shot. Okay. We are not in a good position right now. Well. Okay, scoot. Throw another Jupiter. If we multi, we're going to do a total of 9 damage. Actually, we're good. Okay. Wave charge Peri. Peri wouldn't be bad, especially if we can get multiple Jupiter drones out. You know what? Let's go for it. Gaining overdrive. That's not useful to us. This is temporarily useful to us, but I want overcharger. Now, howdy. Salutations. Can I get you anything? I think now... Okay, we're going up against the crystal, which is like all cannons, right? So therefore it makes the most sense to upgrade Peri. Upgrading Peri's Peri to Peri more effectively, or something. Yeah, I want the A variant. Heck yeah! Alright, if we survive this, we'll be in great shape. Okay, let's do a Jupiter Striker. Not ideal, but okay. Oh man. Attack drone. Alright. Now. We'd be doing 7 damage with that, so now is a good time if I, you know. Okay, let me think. Okay, here's my plan. Basic block, move. I'm not going to lunge. Okay. Okay. I need to basically just... I need movement is my big problem here. Okay, so right now I would be taking 3 damage at this exact moment in time. Okay, I need dodge. Now, I don't think there's any way around taking those hits. I could... Wait a second. Okay. Basic shift. Scoot. Attack drone. Now I'm going to take 1 incoming damage. Okay. It's like I need things to line up is my problem right now. Okay. Scoot. Jupiter. I can do a good amount of damage here. You know, I really would have liked Peri right now. Okay, deck thinning is a thing that has to be a focus, assuming I survive, which, not looking the most likely at this moment in time. So right now I have 3, 4, 5, 6 damage coming in. I have no evade. I have a basic block of Jupiter's moons. A basic shift. Okay, basic shift isn't going to help me. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the end of this run. Okay. Flux. Jupiter, okay, we'll do a Jupiter. Basic block. I mean, for what it's worth, we'll do a basic shift, but it won't actually make a difference. We're done. Yeah. Alright. You know what? Since that was just the first sector, I'm going to go again. Come on. Is anyone there? I'm trying to figure out who that is that's talking. That, I think, might be Riggs. It's either Riggs or it's the crystal entity. Okay, let's not use the Jupiter. As cool as it is, let's just not. Because it's... Well, nah, we'll go for it. I think we just got unlucky that run. System time corrupted. Please select boot option. Do we want just a free upgrade of multi-shot? Do we want to remove a card? Yeah, let's do a upgrade. We're just going to go for multi-shot. Same basic strategy we just tried. Something root of insanity, but you know, I'm going to go for it anyway. Okay, Jupiter. I want to scoot out of the way. Basic. Let's do basic shift as well. Okay. Okay, Jupiter. Well, we're going to find out how this works, if this gives us 2 heat or just 1. Only 1. Good to know. That makes life easier. Okay. Jupiter's moons again. And... okay, multi. And lunge. There we go. Okay, explosive, EMP, exothermic release. I think we'll skip. Okay, we can hit all 3 this time. Good. Top row it is. Oh, you. Hate fighting this guy. Okay. Jupiter. Kind of a waste. We're going to take a point of hull, but you know, that was a mistake on my part. I think, probably. I'm going to declare it 1. Okay, so now basic shift, move you, Jupiter, and multi. You know, I'm going to take a lot of hull damage, but I hate fighting this guy enough that I'm going to call that worth it. Okay, basic shift, scoot. So if I lunge, they're going to move. Yeah. I figured he would move. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, there's a slight outside possibility that I should stop recording this late at night. There's a chance. Okay, parallel shift. There we go. Although, but mostly it's like late at night just because now it's late enough that people shouldn't be firing stuff off, which is good. Okay, anyway, we'll skip these. Howdy. Hi. Can I get you anything? I think we just work on removal, actually. I think we have a solid, like, core here. We just need to get rid of it, like other stuff. A solid core made out of, for example, Cobalt. Okay, let's remove basic shot. I'm realistically never going to want to draw that. Removed. Let's get a random event. Missiles turn off. How? Excuse me? Oh, sorry. I was performing a search query with my onboard computer. How can I help you? You called us. Oh, right. Missiles turn off. How? Okay. Actually, this is a really weird ship to do this with. Okay, I'm going to need as much dodge and as much basic shift, parallel shift as possible. You're just staying right there. Because of course you are. Okay, more basic shift. Scoot. Let's get rid of the corrosion. We're early enough in the fight that that's going to be the most dangerous. Now, I have never lost this encounter. Well, I say lost. I have never, you know, failed this encounter before. So, hopefully I continue to not do that. More dodge. Okay, good. Thank you for actually moving. Okay, Jupiter. Basic shift. We're not parallel shifting because that would just put him back in danger. Okay, we should have this. He can just soak the homing missile. Alright. Okay, and now you're not moving. I think he always kind of stays stationary in this last one. Okay, scoot, Jupiter. Scoot, scoot, scoot. There we go. Alright, half health, not bad. Hey, I'm alive! I can't thank you enough, so I won't. Seriously? Okay, fine, I offer you one treat. Seeker. Let's go for a random artifact. Cockpit lock-on. Okay, nice. No, that's fine. I wasn't using that anyways. Hello again, Jumbo. Weapons hot. Alright, you're positioning yourself kindly for us. Jupiter, I have 1 point of shield to soak that. Yeah. This fight is actually kind of hard with the Jupiter, in my opinion, just because of the geometry of the ship. I mean, this is a very wide ship. Granted, we have the hole here, but that doesn't help us with the firing pattern for Jumbo. Okay. Basic dodge. Alright, we're going to take some damage here. Okay, they didn't move. Basic block. Okay, so if we parallel shift, Jupiter's moons, and then lunge. Okay, parallel shift, Jupiter. Don't have enough energy to lunge. Okay. Okay. This actually works out nicely for us. That goes there. That goes there. Scoot. Multi. And I'll throw it in attack drone. Okay. Don't really have much in the way of attacks right now. Scoot. Jupiter. Let's actually do that. Okay. And now I can EMP you. Alright. Be gone. Okay. This is looking disturbingly like the last time here, including having Striker Squadron come up again. I think we will skip. Okay, jumper cables, overclock generator. This could be nice. Yeah. Okay, let's go down here. Armored bay, nice. Back to try and steal some artifacts again, are we? Sorry, won't happen again. Can I get you anything? Okay, let's get rid of... I think we get rid of parallel shift. Basic shift is nearly always going to be better. Ta-da! Okay. Hey, Wizbo. Well, Jupiter, EMP. Nice, easy first round. Okay, now you're gonna do all your magical stuff. tricks that you do are ever so clever, but, you know. Oh man, there's an... Is anybody going to get that reference? Okay, for now... Multi... And... Let's shield up, actually. Okay, we lose Isaac. The little drone guy is gone. Okay, basic shift. Scoot. EMPU again. Let's get some dodge. Alright. And actually we can just EMPU. Alright. Multi-blast, extra battery. I think we're good here. Now, once again I'm confronted with, do I repair? Meowdy. Not in front of everyone, please. Can I get you anything? I think we remove heatsink. Yeah, I feel like that's what we do. Voila! Alright. Okay, we're dealing with this version of them again. They have no cockpit, so that's not really particularly helpful for us. Okay. Jupiter. You know, in hindsight, I could have actually knocked this out with an EMP. It's too late now. Well, I will still multi-shot, scoot, and I'm going to want some dodge. Okay. This is harmless to us. Don't really have any good attacks. I could lunge, just kind of, well, which would also get me out of the way of it anyway. Or yeah, all my good attacks are, you know, not here right now. Well, we'll attack drone. Basic shift, I guess. We'll just kind of do this as a utility turn. Okay. Jupiter. Scoot. EMP. You know, in hindsight, why am I getting heat when the drone fires off the EMP? Sus. Okay. Moving left actually is kind of a nice safe play for me here. On the other hand, okay, so if I... Well, safer play. Okay, let's get you out. Scoot. One basic block to make up for the damage we're going to take here. There. Preparation round. Okay, we can do another Jupiter. Multi. Let's EMP. Alright. Okay, that was exactly the round we needed. Because now I can just multi-shot. Okay, made it further than last time. Not quite full hull, but, you know, pretty close. Okay, we could do Peri again. I do like Peri, and we've had some success thinning our deck out, so I think we can go with this. Okay, I do not want Genesis. Power diversion would actually be extremely useful for us, even more so now. And no. So yeah, power diversion. I do love that for like a Peri heavy deck. Okay. Sapphire Cluster. The safe play is to, well, you know what? Throw an attack drone. You're just basically going to soak the hit there. Scooch. Jupiter. Just do a whole ton of damage. Okay. Peri isn't going to be all that great right now. It's just like a more expensive multi-shot. Scoop. Jupiter. There we go. Okay. Multi-blast. Nah, I think we're good. I mean, healing wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world, but certainly not for the amount of heat that we'd be generating. Okay, we can only get one of those. I'm liking the look of the top row, or top path. Detecting a minefield up ahead. Oh wow, with a lot of exploded ships inside. Let's stop and look for cool stuff. We'll probably barely explode at all. Yeah, let's, okay. Extra energy on the first turn, which would be even more energy. Jet thrusters would be helpful for us. Heal booster, eh. Okay, I think it comes down to jet thrusters or prep batteries. So round one, I would like to be able to Peri. Okay, Jupiter drone, that's one. Peri. Multi. You know what? We have enough stuff that we could burn energy on. So I do plan on keeping basic dodge, basic shift probably. I'm probably not going to keep basic block, but I plan on making these free, because for both of these, you can make them free to play. Maybe I'll keep basic block, I don't know. Anyway. So I think with that in mind, I'm going to want the batteries. Whoa, nice! Let's get out of here. Hey, Snoot. Alright, scoot one. You know, I was just saying that. Now I'm using basic block to soak that. Okay, do that. Well, I want a multi first, for sure. You know, I think the EMP is actually not really useful now with power diversion. So actually, maybe we do drop EMP slug. Huh. Anyway, get some basic shift. Could scoot. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's scoot you and throw an attack drone out for a little bit more damage. Okay. So, if I were to go aggressive, I'd be doing 4, 8, 9 damage. Nah, let's not get crazy here. Okay, basic dodge. Shoop. And we will parry. Okay. Playing it kind of safe there. Alright, Jupiter. Basic shift. Actually, now here, EMP slug actually makes sense to use. Alright. I'll throw out a Jupiter and lunge. There we go. Missile shot. Missile shot actually does seem kind of cool, if I'm being honest, but I think at this point we're kind of committed. Scatter shot A, EMP, nope. Repair yard. Eunice. Cleo. Can I get you anything? Do we upgrade Peri first? Or do we get rid of something? I think we might get rid of... No, let's upgrade Peri. In general, I kind of tend to prefer upgrading before removal, just unless I'm not getting the cards that are coming up that I want. Just because there is the artifact, the jettison hatch, that lets you jettison extra stuff. So it's more. If I get that, then it's more efficient to have spent the shops getting rid of or upgrading things. Okay, crystalline offshoot and solar flare. Alright. Thankfully, we should be able to put out a decent amount of damage pretty quickly here. Okay, lunge. Attack drone. Multi-shot. Some more dodge. I could have shifted them out of the way, but I think I like having the dodge, honestly. Okay, scoot. Jupiter. I think I want to EMP slug this one. I am going to take a point of hull. Not a crisis. Okay, Jupiter. Multi. Lunge and basic shift. Okay. Should be able to limit it to only taking one. It's very rare that I don't take a damage in this encounter. Okay. Scoot. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, ventilator. Scoot. Another Peri. And we'll skip. Heal one after each combat. Your hull is... Nah. Hey, what do you know? Jettison hatch. We were just talking about this. However, now... I want to get rid of lunge, EMP slug, and attack drone. So actually it does have some value. And actually maybe I do get rid of basic block. I think we take the jettison hatch. Okay, I want to go up. Shield memory? Okay. There again. That makes me want to hold on to basic block. Alright, let's get the unknown signature. But you won't let us shift all your ship parts. Please don't. It'll be fun. Honestly, I think I will. Because this ship's layout is funky and just got funkier. Huh. Alright. I knew you were cool. How is this better? Okay, Rogue Starnicle. Well, Jupiter, EMP to stop that. Peri. Damn it. Okay, that's on me. Alright, I do need to actually take my time when I'm playing this more. I tend to do that in games a lot, sadly. Okay. Well, let's just prepare. Okay, asteroid will soak that. I mean, I may as well parry. Sure. And let's do this just to prevent them from taking out our drones. Okay, Abyssal Visions. Okay, basic dodge, scoot. Jupiter, multi. There we go. Okay, Space Mine A. Striker Squadron. I mean, this would be an interesting play at some point. Just do a, like, mine build. Because they are common. Power Play B. It's interesting, but I think I'm going to pass. Sub-Zero, Crosslink. Crosslink could be handy. Revenge Drive. I think I want to go Crosslink. Hey, bud. Hi. Can I get you anything? I think we remove the attack drone and lunge. Two for the price of one. Hello, Riggs. Okay. In theory, if I get rid of one more card, I'm drawing my full hand every round. Or my full deck every hand. Ironically, now actually I wouldn't say no to having lunge. But not a problem. Throw that out. So it's either parry or multi-shot and get these. I think I'm just gonna do that for the utility. Okay, and we do get to heal after this. Alright, let's scoot. Another Jupiter. Let's just do a whole bunch of damage here. Alright, we're going to take a punch. Then we're going to take a fairly... Well, actually, no, we're going to miss that hit. So, perfect. Okay, Jupiter, and now we win. Haha! Okay, full health. Peri A, we could get another one of these. Attack for 2 if it kills, gain max hull, endless magazine. I think we're good. Okay. No. Oh, jeez. If I took Simplicity, I would get rid of EMP. Would I get rid of basic block, basic shift, or would I just not get rid of anything? You know what? I kind of want the Berserker drive. Because the first turn we should be doing pretty good damage, and by the second turn we'll be doing ridiculous damage. Also, I don't think I've ever taken this one, now that I think about it. Anyway, Void's Cradle. Alright. So now we're going to just do ridiculous damage, and it's going to be so much fun. Okay, Scoot. I have shielding to soak stuff. Drop that. There. There. Alright. Okay. Basic dodge. Scoot. Jupiter. So we can do 7 or 9 times 2. Let's EMP him. And there we go. No real point in moving. We'll just take a point of hull. It's not a crisis. And now we parry for the win. There we go. Okay, shield drone, wave charge, energy drone. Energy drone would be interesting at some point, but I think we're good for now. And we can hit all 3. Hello. Hello. Can I get you anything? Okay. Okay, if we remove this, then I could upgrade 2 of these, but not all 3. If I get rid of both of these... Okay. Let's remove EMP slug. And basic block. Hope you didn't need those. Basic block is the only one that I'm concerned about. I've been waiting for this. Okay. Jupiter. Basic dodge, basic shift. You go there, I go there, and you attack for massive damage. Fumes. Alright. Okay, intense solar wind this direction. Okay. Well, I'm going to play the fumes. Okay, scoot. Jupiter. Basic shift. Scoot. There we go. None of these seem good for me for the moment. Okay. Hey, Gemma. I'm going with Gemma. I think that's how you pronounce it. If anybody has that name or knows somebody with that name and I'm pronouncing it wrong, feel free to correct me. Okay. I would like to scoot. Jupiter. Could just do a ton of damage. Or I could dodge one of these. You know what? So 7, 13 damage. And I'd rather dodge some of this. Actually, let's also get basic shift and then do a little bit less damage. I'm being a little bit cavalier with taking damage here at this point, so it's something I need to be aware that I'm doing. Okay, comm jam. Not the end of the world. There we go. Okay. Space mine, heatsink, attack drone. Nope. Let's go down. Hey, Grandma. Hello, dearies. What brings you to Grandma's Bakery and Weapons Market today? Weapons! Carrot cake. Both? Have a look around. There's nothing I want to throw away at the moment. Let's take a treat, I guess? Well, actually, wait. I mean, it's not bad. Alright. Enjoy. The only downside is that it, wave control, and 3... Oh, this is going to be good. Actually, wait. with this, do I get rid of... Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. Because that last, the Grandma's event actually threw me off, despite that being a good card. Okay, so now, Repair Yard. Howdy. Salutations. Can I get you anything? So now, I think I'm actually going to remove Basic Shift. I probably want to keep Basic Dodge, though. So remove... Yeah. Hope you didn't need that. Nope, should be good. Hey, Duncan. It's always kind of fun, like, toward the end of the run, it's like, okay, who haven't I seen yet? Okay, I can move one to the left and be safe, which I think is what I'm going to do. We'll just do a basic dodge, and we'll just kind of let this happen. Just the positioning wasn't quite right here. Okay, basic dodge. Scoot, scoot. Okay, Jupiter. We'll just sacrifice the Jupiter drone, but not a problem. Okay, you have the power drive. That is the downside of that, I suppose. Okay. What way do I want to dodge? Doesn't actually make a difference in this specific case. Be gone. And one more. You know what? I'm going to throw that there and then just get that out. Actually, I could do damage. Why not? Okay. Well, you're not attacking with those now, so... multi-shot makes the most sense. Actually, I can also... Yeah, let's parry. Why not? Okay. Rip and tear. Oh, wow. I don't remember ever seeing that line. In this game, I mean. Obviously. Heatwave B would actually be kind of interesting, but nah, I think we're good. Okay, Overcharger. Jet thrusters. Fracture detection. Let's go jet thrusters, actually. Howdy. Hi. Can I get you anything? I think we make basic dodge free. Yeah. Ooh. Going in. Okay. Yeah. This should be a pretty short battle. Jupiter. Peri. Multi-shot. May as well do a free basic dodge. Alright. We can soak some hits, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, now you're doing 20 damage, or 20 cannon shots. Let's go there. Parry. Minimize the damage a little bit that I'm going to be taking. And I think, you know what, I'll throw out another Jupiter. Parry. Completely needless. Okay. There we go. Well, so from the ashes of defeat comes victory, or something like that. But yeah, so That was a fun run, actually. It was, okay, maybe not quite the super basic run I was picturing, but honestly, had a lot of fun. But yeah, so we'll see, I guess, where we go from here. Starting Monday, my Doom videos should be back on schedule. Mostly, I got all the basement stuff set up and everything for recording and whatnot. It doesn't block quite as much of the sound as I had hoped it would have, but the problem is I didn't have enough time to really build up a backlog before the 4th because job and other stuff and other commitments and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so should be back to normal, and I'm going to be like working on building up a backlog. Also, I will be at Gen Con at the end of this month, beginning of next month. So I'll be putting out more details about that kind of as it gets closer. But yeah, so I'll be there and stuff. Anyway, for now, I think I'm going to call it here. So until next time, hope everybody enjoyed watching. As always, I enjoyed playing, and I'll see you all next time. See ya!